Good morning. Welcome to Family Time Yoga. If you didn't get a little bit of chat in the box because I think the connection was a bit poor, then just grab your mats, put them in a circle with your props around you, and please find yourselves on your mats, bring your families around, have everyone that's in the room that's tempted to come, make sure they do. Come and sit on your mats, please, facing into your circles. And just start by giving a wave to your family, give a little hi, just to acknowledge them in your space and see them this morning. Maybe you've seen them, but you haven't really seen them. So this is your time just to smile and let them be in your space. And I'd like you to just take some rolls of your shoulders just to feel your bodies this morning. Notice how everything is and what's going on. And then take some rolls of your neck, a few ways one way, a few ways the other way. Again, just feeling into your neck, feeling what's going on. And then bring your head back onto your body as you lift your shoulders up and back and down. Lift them up and back and down. Add your breath, so breathe in and then back and down. Breathe in and back and down. And just loosen. No, in fact, recross the legs, so we cross them the other way. Take a big lift up. And then a twist over to your right, opening through the shoulder of the right. Feel that lovely opening. Breathe in to lift up, and then breathe out as you take a twist over to your left. Make sure you're always breathing in our yoga. Breathe in to lift up, breathe out to twist and open to the right. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Take your hands up. Reach forward. And let the body sink. Take 3 breaths here. Breathe into the whole back body. And then start to lift yourselves up onto your body again. And I'd like you to bring yourself onto your knees. So we're sitting like this. And we're going to do some lion's breaths this morning. So if you haven't done it with me before, essentially it's a breath where we close our eyes and mouth, close our lion pores, and as we open out, everything's wide. Our pores, our mouth, and our eyes. Okay? So soften. Relax. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. It's like you're roaring into your room. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. I'd like you to do this 3 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time, find someone in your room, you're going to do this too. So breathe in. Find someone in the room. I don't have anyone, so I'll just imagine there's someone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice, okay. Bring yourselves onto your table, tuck your toes under, and pitter-patter the feet out. So you're pitter-pattering your toes. Your feet, and then bring the toes flat, and pitter-patter again, and just alternate between them. So you should get some nice vibrations happening in your room, on your floor. Pitter-patter there, pitter-patter with the toes. Good, now bring your feet flat. Now if you have a dog or a puppy, you know that they love to stretch in the mornings, and cats as well. So we're going to do this like puppy-dog stretch pose. Cat, puppy, dog, all the animals. And we bring the chest down. We keep the hips up, so it's not like our rock, it's actually with our hips up, and we bring our chest down. So like I said, if you saw the chat, we're going to work some chest and shoulder and back stretches. So this is our first one. We relax our head, and we take some big breaths. Breathe all the way into the back and the chest and the shoulders. I'd like you to take another 3 breaths in your animalistic stretch here. This is a deep pose. Please be kind and please be nice to yourselves here. Don't push it. Take one more breath in. Breath out. And I'd like you to lift your back into your angry cat. So we're not stretching cat now, we're an angry cat. And we round the back, we bring our chin to our chest, and we take 3 big breaths with this really, really arched back. So breathe in, breathe out. Lift the belly up as you do this. Take 2 more. 1 more. Now bring your hands forward. Really look at your hands and see them spreading wide on your mat. So they're really, really wide. Your toes tuck under, and you lift your hips to your dog, your downward facing dog, and you walk out the backs of your feet just to feel your shape here. Relax your neck. Take some lip flutters. Relax everything down. Feel the whole body open and move and stretch. And then what I'd like you to do is step your right foot to your lizard and then scoop the arms up. Breathe in and then open the heart. Breathe out. Feel that gorgeous stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Super. One more. Breathe out. Now we take our left hand inside the right foot and we twist open to the side. Now if you want, you can tuck your back toe under and you can lift off your knee. So you're in like a deep side stretch. Say hi to your families. Good morning. Make sure everyone's awake. Keep opening through the heart. Take a big breath in. And then bring your hand down, spread your fingers and step to your long line, to your long plank. Breathe in as you lift your belly. Now we're going to see if we can fly. So focus your eyes, take your left hand forward and start with that. And if you feel steady, you might be able to lift your right leg up too. See if you can Superman fly for 2 or 3 breaths. And when you've done one side, see if you can fly the other side. So your right hand and then your opposite leg. I find this a bit harder. So one side might be a bit harder than the other. And see if you can balance. And once you've done that, I'd like you to push up to your downward facing dog. So we've talked about this being a bit like a V, but upside down. So that's what you can imagine here. And take a big breath in, big breath out. Now the left foot steps forward, gently land on your right knee. Bring your fingers up to your sky, breathe in, open the chest, open the heart. Fill up with lots of good air. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath in, breath out. Now your right hand comes down onto your mats. You twist the left arm up and maybe you lift up off your knee as you open out to your side. Maybe you can say hi to your families here. Take a big breath in and then bring your hand down and step to our hanging trees. So I'd like you to let the body be hang and dangling and just feel really heavy. And then take your hanging trees for a walk. So they get to move around the space. I have my lovely green tree here to keep me connected to nature. So let your branches be heavy. Let your breath be heavy. Let your tree trunks root down, maybe even creating a bit of stomping around your room. But be aware of all the family members in your room, so you're not bashing into them. You're just delicately moving around them and through them. Spinning, whirling, all the moves. And then find yourselves landing back on your mats. And as we root our tree trunks down, we pull our belly in and we take a breath to lift up with the wind. And then we breathe out. This time our roots are going to lift up, so we're on our tippy toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's take 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the knees bent. Keep the branches heavy. Relax your heads. Now from here, take those big branches and see if you can connect them up and over your heads so you can stretch your chest even more. Breathing into the back of your heart. If it's too much connected, just shoot the hands up, shoot your branches up. Take another 2 deep breaths. 1 more. And then lift all the way up so you're standing and your shoulders are melting away from your ears. Roll those shoulders back. Awesome job, everyone. We're going to take our warrior 2 legs. So let's start with our right foot pointing forward and our left foot toward the same angle as the back of the mat. And we bend into your right leg. So your hips are open and you shoot those fingers out. So you might be facing into your families. So have a look and see how they look, because not in a judgmental way, but just in a helpful way, you can see if they're being tall or if they're just leaning forward, and help them to lift up. You can see if their fingers are shooting forward and are in line with their shoulders. You can see if their knee has fallen in or if it's really on their ankle. So it really helps to see each other so you can help each other out. And that's what yoga is about. It's about helping each other and supporting each other. So once you're in your warrior 2, find that tall, tall heart. Take a breath in, sink a bit lower. And then I'd like you to rise up and sink down. Always breathing. Breathe in. And then breathe out through the mouth or nose. Breathe in. Breathe out through the mouth or nose. Take 1 more. And breathe out. Now you're going to take your right hand, lift out your arrow that's behind you in your backpack. You lift out your arrow. And then you shoot it forward. With your teeth together, like a big ocean sound breath, like the waves are crashing. Breathe in, breathe out, keep your back arm really strong. Let's take 1 more. Breathe out, bend your right arm, bring it onto your right leg and sweep your left arm up and over to open your chest and open your heart. So remember, you have to listen really carefully to what I'm saying, because I'm doing the same as you. So it can be a bit strange to watch this because it looks like the opposite. So listen to all the arm and leg that I'm telling you so that you're all on the same side, because it's important in yoga that we balance both sides and we don't repeat anything. Now with this shape, I'd like you to open your beautiful hearts up to the sky. Take a breath in. Breathe out to look down. Breathe in to come up. And we switch sides. So we bring our left foot forward this time. So check you're on your opposite side. Sink down. Feel how it feels in your body. Help out your family. Smile to your family for being present and here this morning. And once you're strong in this shape, we breathe in and we breathe out. 3 more. We breathe in and we breathe out. 2 more. Keeping that chest open, the heart open. 1 more. Breathe out. Take your left hand this time, take your big arrow from your backpack, lift it up and shoot it forward. So it's really strong and really powerful. Breathe in, breathe out. Awesome, 1 more. Breathe out. Lovely, bend your left elbow onto your thigh, onto your leg, and swoop your right arm over so you open your chest. Take 3 big breaths here. Feel that lovely stretch into your heart and your shoulders and your back and your hips. 1 more big breath in. Breathe out to look down. Breathe in to come up. Awesome. I'd like you to step in and shake out your hands and feet. Now imagine you just dipped your hands and your feet into some water, and I'd like you to flick it into your space and then add a bit of flicking dancing, a flick dance we'll call it. And I'd like you to count down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Take some really big juicy shoulder rolls just to open, and then juicy shoulder rolls the other way. And bring your hands like you're kind of resting them somewhere, and we're going to twist and open. And what we're going to do is we're going to count all together for 10 seconds as we do this twist. Are you ready? Big voices, but not shouting. Let's go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, guys. Come and sit on your own mats. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Being very grateful for showing up and practicing. We're going to finish with our balloon breath. So if you come to my classes regularly, you'll be familiar now with some of these breathing that we do, like the lions and the balloon. If you haven't come, then I'll explain this breath. So you have your imaginary deflated balloon in front of you, and it acts a bit like our lungs moving in and out. And the deflated balloon is a colour that you want it to be. So imagine what colour. I think I'm going to choose yellow this morning for some joy and pray of sunshine to come out. And we have it in front of us, and we bring our hands around it. And we're going to take 6 breaths, and as we breathe in, it starts to get bigger, and it starts to get bigger, and soon it gets really big, a bit more like a big exercise ball, so it's huge, okay? So really sit up straight, or sit on your knees if you need a bit more space in your bodies. Start to breathe in 1, breathe out, breathe in 2, breathe out. Breathe in 3, breathe out, and we can hold it a bit as well. Breathe in 4, breathe out, breathe in 5, breathe out, and 6, breathe out. Let's take 1 more for luck, the fullest breath yet. Lovely. Take your deflated balloon, keep it safe, and if you find at any point you need to get a breath bigger, or you're getting stressed or worried, take that balloon out and start to fill up again, and notice how much space you have within you to breathe. Breathing will really help calm us down. Lovely. So let's come to our finishing part of our practice, just sitting on our mats, closing your eyes. Although you may not be connected physically, you're all present in your space as a family. And you've all been doing the same thing really beautifully for the last 20 minutes. So give yourselves a lot of kind of appreciation and gratitude for just doing this all together. And I'd like you to bring your prayer into your heart space, and I would love you to think of one thing that you feel really grateful for this morning. So it could be just the fresh air on your skin if you went for a walk. It might just be having some yummy breakfast. It might just be that you were able to sleep in a bed and have a good night's sleep. Small things, but small things that we should really remember that others don't always have. And it's so important to be grateful for those things. So think about what that is. Breathe that into your bodies. Breathe out anything else. Take a bow down to the floor and say namaste, thanking you, closing the practice together. Rub your hands for some heat, for some energy, and please take away some of these shapes and breathing for your days and your weeks ahead. And well done for joining, for coming. That's the first step. And enjoy your Thursdays, getting the day right. And any questions, comments, requests, have a little chat in the comment box. Hopefully it works for me this time. Otherwise,